them and care about them and having them involved and get them incentive to work is how to coordinate operation. And since I'm putting the Brooklyn Republican Candidate Network on hold, one of the things that I would like to do pretty much very gracefully, I would like to be a consultant. Anyone who's running for now, you can reach out to me. I know Glenn has all my information, and most of the people here has my information. Reach out to me. I'm a business person, I'm an entrepreneur, but at the same time, I think, as you mentioned, as a Republican, the party of reason, we really have to really organize ourselves, because this is the moment, I think, particularly in the Northeast, this is really like a good moment for us.
Absolutely.
I just want to say one last thing, and I think we're done with time. As far as party of reason, we're very proud of that, but did you ever watch like commercials from like Madison Avenue, and then like a local dentist commercial comes on and there's this major difference? You know what the difference is? The dentist commercial will be like, oh, well, we do root canals and we do crowns and we do this and that, and you're like, okay, I'm just bored with this. And then there will be a commercial for like some car, and all you see is just that noise that a car makes when it goes by fast. And then there's a pretty woman somewhere there, I don't know what she has to do with anything. And you know, like remember the sun-kissed commercials when it was just young women playing volleyball on the beach?
Oh yeah.
There's a reason why Madison Avenue shoots commercials like this. Because any neuroscientist will tell you that your brain, before it makes a logical decision, your information passes through the emotional part of your brain. The logical parts of our brain are very new. The emotional and the reptilian, like the basic parts of our brain, are very old. We make our decisions emotionally. When we go out and we argue about, let's say, minimum wage, why, from an economic point of view, that will be harmful. And the Democrats come in and go, but what about the children who will starve? Guess who won that argument? We need to also like understand how human brains work. And yes, we are the party of reason in the sense that we actually make sense, but we also have to appeal the way that Madison Avenue appeals, emotionally. Even if it's sometimes not going to be necessarily the most intellectual argument, you know, you'd rather win than lose. And win the Madison Avenue way, don't lose the local dentist commercial way.
Remember, it's all about the children.
Задайте вопросы.
How many members we have Republican group?
How many there's over 100,000 Republicans in Brooklyn.
100?
Over 100,000.
100,000?
Yeah.
It's the another question. You did a great job. I remember what's happened. What wrong?
What is what?
What went wrong? What stopped you?
Redistricting.
Redistricting went wrong.
Retook him out of his district.
Yes.
They reportioned.
Just
My
this?
district did not, my
Just,
Senate
no, I
district
know
does
this
not
about this. Just this was changed?
Yeah.
Was they started?
They gerrymandered the districts. Every 10 years they do that, and they make sure that
My district became part of the
This is
five
the
members.
difference between the Republican and the Democrats. They say we can because they have power, they have money, they have everything.
Okay, look,
We need to change this.
we have to proceed. I'm sorry.
The last one.
Not make it fast.
very quick.
I'm from Russian-speaking community. Most of our people, they're Republican. Why we don't have organizer as a Ari Kagan Democrat? You know?
Who does
Why-
the organize?
To organize this such a power. It's a power. It's a real power.
Okay, we'll reach out to you. You'll be our liaison.
Power is starting in this room. We see a lot of
Exactly.
people in this room, and we're going to continue on it, and we need to move forward and build this.
By the way, again, I'll bring it back to Liam. I know he's not Russian, but I remember I was sitting with
Why
him
you
and
don't
this
use
other
Russian
guy,
power?
Jerry.
Well, he's in a rush. He's never
Just
doing
Trump,
And
Trump using
Liam's
Russian
friend
power.
went to us, you're not Russian, to us, you're Irish. Well, to us, you're not Irish, you're Russian. This guy actually knows Russian politics, Orthodox politics, all sorts of different communities. That guy is a... Again, Liam is... Whatever community you're from, if you're from Brooklyn, he's one of us.
Can I give you just 2 cents about quick? I know we gotta go. Just quick follow-up on the election with David. You know, one thing I just want to say is that David represented in politics. I've been in a lot of campaigns. I always say it's my most favorite campaign, and that's because really he was an underdog, and almost everybody except for David believed he was going to win. You know, And well, you did. And then he convinced me, and we began to convince people, and he never gave up, and that's a big part of it. I don't know what, I missed some of the recap. Remember, he won by 13 votes, and he refused to give in at every step of the way. And when he talks about being worried and seeing his name in the paper, that really also shows strength, because it shows he's so concerned about winning that he can't let it go. And that was throughout the campaign. That shows that you want it more, and I think that is a key ingredient in everything. And as the other thing I want to say, 13 votes about the Russian community. He also showed that you could think outside the box and put new coalitions together. People said it couldn't be done, and he became the first Russian-born the former Soviet Union New York State Senator. He made history because he refused to believe what everyone else told him couldn't be done. And I'll say this about the Russian community. Whether it's Ari Kagan or some of the other Russian leaders, there's a view in every community, whether it's the African-American community, this community, that community, that you have to pass through certain gatekeepers. That these are the people that are going to control the Russian vote. And when we got to the gatekeepers, they said, you cannot pass. We've got our person in this case. And we went around. And that's what he said. I learned Russian media. I had to learn. We had to learn the Russian newspapers. So in the past, where you go to one person and you deal with that gatekeeper, for whatever community it might be, you write one check, they say, we know everybody, and you don't have to do any thinking. So we had to think outside the box. And he was calling, reporters, editors, newspaper, Russian TV, you name it. And we went around, and David won by 13 votes.
Celebrate with one person with whom I could just not be a politician, just celebrate. That one person was Liam McCabe. So.
Everyone, we're not done. We don't leave yet. We don't leave one thing. We have a surprise for somebody in this room. Some may not know this. We have a holiday for various people in this country. We don't have a Glenda Sarah Day, but you may not know that 2 days from now, this gentleman has a birthday. And on behalf of Brooklyn Tea Party, we say happy birthday, Glenn. And we have one last bit of official business. Glenn. We have one last bit of official business. I have to swear in all the officers. There's only 4 of them. I promise to make it fast and painless. Where's Petrell? Petrell? Someone get Petrell up here. Yeah, there he is. Ask Petrell up here. Oh boy. I'll make it very short. Just so you all know, we do have a copy. We have a Petrell, please step forward. Sure. We have a Constitution. Brooklyn Tea Party, the Constitution. If you haven't seen it, we get you a copy. You can just see me or see Alan, and we'll get it to you. But just so you know, I'm going to use that in the swearing in. Okay, one at a time. We'll start with Glenn. Sir, okay. As president of Brooklyn Tea Party and executing your duties, you promise to uphold the Brooklyn Tea Party Constitution. I do. Okay, thank you. Welcome. Vice President. Petrell Gore, as Vice President of Brooklyn Tea Party, when you execute your duties, do you promise to uphold the Constitution of Brooklyn Tea Party? Vice President Gore says yes. That's it. Thank you very much. And our Treasurer, Daniel Ramos, as Treasurer of Brooklyn Tea Party, do you swear to uphold the Constitution of Brooklyn Tea Party? I do. Thank you. Secretary is Alan Benben. Mr. Benben, as Secretary of Brooklyn Tea Party, in executing your duties, do you swear to uphold the values of the Brooklyn Tea Party Constitution? I do. Thank you very much. We're all sworn in. Another year.
Thank you, ladies.
Okay, thank you for coming today, everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Sir, your candidacy, is it this year?
Yeah.
Say your name one more time and what you're running for.
My name is Greg Purdy. I'm running for City Council District 10, which is in the Washington Heights area of Manhattan. Really? I'm a Ronald Reagan constitutionalist, fiscal conservatism. One of my main platforms is repealing the New York City bag tax, which will be done. And I'm also running on a safety campaign. You know, murder rates are out of control. We have the heroin epidemic. I have a pro-butane solution, which is an insertable tab under your skin that can keep heroin addicts heroin-free for 6 months. So I'm running on safety and repealing the New York City bag tax. I hope to get your support. Shake a couple of your hands here, meet some of you guys. If any of you guys are interested in helping out.
And get your name on our website.
Awesome.
Before you go, two things. One, two of the topics that you mentioned, Marty Gold is really close to it, so I should suggest you get in contact with them.
Yeah.
Second thing, your contact information, if anyone wants to call you or get in contact.
Yeah, well, easiest way to get, I mean, I don't have any more business cards to me, but follow my Facebook page, Gregory Purdy Jr. for New York City Council. That's the best. Obviously, when I see you guys again, I'll give you business cards, or you can visit my website, which is purdy.online. Preferably the Facebook page, but get in contact with me. Love to see faces out here.
Come next meeting.
Of course, of course.
Thank you very much.
Thank you guys so much for talking to me.